we're looking at Gene Watson drawings depicting Nazi Fission flying saucers. Here's a Nazi UFO for the purpose of shooting down B-29 bombers. It has retractable fission rods in 3 balls. Center ball gas, turbine heated gas, exit perimeter, and central ball. Probably non-nuclear. If so, kerosene burn. Did the Germans build an axial flow gas turbine that powerful prior to 1945 to drive a larger turbofan as today's turbojet? If fission, the crew was doomed to die from neutron radiation after each mission. So this would have been a suicide mission flying in this Nazi UFO. Gear reduction, or reduction of gear, larger turbofans, lead. So there'd be lead around the, the fission rods. Gear reduction, larger turbofan if non-nuclear. So he gives 2 designs to this. One, it could be non-nuclear, like kerosene burn and, turbofans. And then he gives the one with the fission rods, like it's a little fission reactor inside the saucer. Okay, the next drawing is the Nazi atomic rocket. So it kind of looks like a cone-shaped saucer. How does it work? Well, the nuclear warhead is at the top, water underneath it, then nuclear fission ball with the rods, air, counter-rotating turbofan, air intake towards the skirt of the cone-shaped saucer. Then the water, the rods heat the steam and it shoots downwards. Steam, he has a depiction of steam and turbofan going down. Water was pumped into the fission ball, transforming to steam. The steam drove the turbofan. The vehicle rose like a V-2 rocket. The war ended before the Germans could accumulate sufficient fission uranium to produce plutonium in quantity. What was discovered is their launch pad and drawings, but no completed device. Gene Watson, how he would work is he would see a magazine article, something on TV, see an article about Nazi UFOs, and he could draw the propulsion system. So that's what he did here. The Foo Fighter was the ball-shaped or fireball UFO people used to see during World War II, or I should say American pilots used to see when they were flying over Germany. It would have required a kerosene burn axial flow compressor with gear reduction or reduction of gear, planetary gear, whatever you want to call it, for vertical lift. Once the thrust exceeded weight, wings are not needed. Machine guns would have sufficed to shoot down B-22 fleet bombers. 1 pilot or 2 inside the Foo Fighter. The description of the Foo Fighter, the details, you have air intake on the top, centrifugal blower, opposite rotation to motor spin, a reduction gearbox, jet engine, windows, fuel storage towards the bottom portion of the Foo Fighter, gas blasts out, it has retractable legs, tripod configuration, louvers, turn, where the crew is, dampers, pitch, yaw. Pitch and yaw are aerospace terms for turning a craft in the air. And that's the German Foo Fighter, 1945.